Hi guys, it's me again, Inspirational Post by Leverson. Today I just want to talk about, I'm going to get straight into it today. I know that I always say that and then I go on for a little bit and then get into it, but I am going to get into it today anyhow. So I just want to talk about where you think that you'll be within the next year or so, 2 years or so, 5 years, because are you just going to dream about it or are you going to do something about it? Are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to give up? Or are you just going to stay exactly where you are and be the same person that you was last year? What are you really going to do about it? This is just a question I want to ask you. So if you can reply back to me, as you subscribed and you've left a thumbs up, obviously for like-minded people only that want to strive and move on and find their purpose in life, their best person, their best purpose, their best version of themselves. So whereabouts are you going to be, and what is it that you're actually trying to achieve, and what are you trying to do for yourself? And is it just for your family? Is it for yourself? Is it your community? What is it that you actually want to achieve, and why do you want to achieve it? That is a question that I really want to put out there to you guys. What is it now at this time that's making you want to change and having that change? What is it about you that you've seen that you really want to change? Is it something that somebody else has said? Is it something that's just been burning inside of you for the longest amount of time and you really haven't known how to go about it for the change? Is it something that you've seen that you like? Is it something that you've seen that you don't like? Um, what is it really and truly that you've looked at and you've probably discussed with yourself in your own head, but not actually had the words come out of your mouth? And then you've probably just put it off for a little while. What is it that you've seen and you says, you know something, now I need that change? What is it? What is it that you've thought, I need to make that change now? Why? What is it I'm going to do? Why am I going to do it? Who am I doing it for? Am I doing it on my own? Or am I going to do it with a group of people? Am I doing it with family members? Or does the people that are around me don't think that you're capable of doing it? Or do you think that you're not capable of doing it yourself? Um, it's entirely your call for whatever it is you want to do. It is your call, but also you need to know, is the timing right for you? Is the time right for you to actually move forward? Or are you just going to stay in the same place as you were a year ago or 2 weeks ago? Or are you making a change slowly? Or are you just sort of trying to find the help to get the change, but there's nobody that you can turn to? And this is why I started this. This is why I started doing this, because obviously it helps me, but it helps other people themselves that don't think they've got someone to turn to. Because sometimes, that I've felt lost as well, where I didn't think that anybody understood what I was talking about. I thought that I was on my own. So I thought, well, okay, who's it I can really talk to as a mentor? Who can I get as a mentor? Who's going to be the person, the go-to person that understands me because they've been there themselves? And I think that is why that I look at other people online as well. And this is why I say to you, you don't really have to just come to me or somebody else. You find whoever it is that you feel comfortable with. But I know that I'm talking from a place of where I've come from the, the bottom end, and my sort of social upbringing. It was what it was, from poor background, but we survived. Um, Not dirt poor, but we were poor, as in standards go. We had food on the table, so we were very lucky. And I'm very grateful of that, and I'm very grateful of what my parents put into it and what they had to do and the struggles that they had to go through. 100%, I'm really pleased with what they did and how they did it. But I just want to know, what is it that you want to do to make your change? Is it because of your background? Is it because you just don't want to be in the same situation that you thought that your parents were in. So because we never really want to emulate our parents, we want to be better than them, and our parents want us to be better than them also. So what is it though that's making you feel like you have to have the change to be a better version of yourself? Is it peer pressure, or is it just you really taking a long, good, hard look at yourself? Because I think that sometimes that's what we have to do. We have to take a good, long, hard look at ourselves and saying, are we doing the best that we can? Are we doing the best that we should be? Are we doing the best for ourselves? Are we doing the best for our children? Are we doing the best for our community, as I've said before? What's it going to be? But first, we have to look within what we want and how we're going to get there, and what we have to do to get there. But what has been the major change within you to say, you know what, I've got to now make the change. So if you can tell me what it is, I'll be more than grateful, because as I said, it's about learning. It's about learning how we operate. It's about learning about what we think, the way we think, and why we think the way that we think. Why do we sometimes think that we can't do more, and we just want to stay stuck? We don't want to be obviously in the same situation that we were 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a decade ago. We want to have growth. We need to have change. We want to be obviously a better source for ourselves. We want to be that one that people look at and say, you know what, yes, because it is that ego thing as well. But I'm not saying your ego has to be jumping in front of you, to be walking around like with the king who didn't wear any clothes, who didn't have any clothes on, but he thought he had clothes on. He thought he was the grandest and the greatest. So that means your ego's got to take you that way. But the ego, so that you are confident and you are feeling worthy and proud of yourself because of what you've done and what you've achieved. And even if you were thinking of setting up your own business, even if you were thinking of running a marathon, even if you were thinking of just being the best mother or father, whatever it is that you want to be the best at, there is nothing wrong, but it's how you start and where you're going to start and why is it you're going to start. So these are the conversations that I'm looking to help with other like-minded people. Why is they want to do better? Why is it, but haven't really had the belief within themselves to go and say, you know what, I'm going to go and get it now. I'm going to do it now. Is it mindset? Is it the people that you hang around with? Is it the things that you see and the things that you do, thinking that, oh, I can't do it, but you can. That's the thing, but you can. And the reason why you can, because otherwise you wouldn't be looking and searching for things. You wouldn't be seeking for things to try and change it the way you are. You wouldn't be thinking about changing the way that you are. You wouldn't be seeking the knowledge and the information just to say, you know something, I have to change now. And it is for a better and a higher purpose for ourselves. This is what we do to make ourselves better. We strive for the best in us so that we can get the best out of others also. Because if we're not getting the best out of others, we have to then look at ourselves and say, why not? Why aren't we getting the best out of others? Because is it because they don't want to come along the journey? Yes, some people will drop off, but if we've got a like-minded community, this is where we're helping other people that want change to stay within that. And yes, we do get anxious and we do have anxiety and we do sometimes think and self-doubt ourselves and second-guess ourselves and say, well, is this for me? Can I do it? Of course you can do it, but it's having the like-minded people around you to help you, just to get you over that line, or to get you to get that starting point, because otherwise you wouldn't be here looking or trying to find out the answers to your questions, because you've already started looking within to find out questions. But sometimes you need to look a little bit further and you need to ask questions with and from other people, because you'll find as people, with different shades, with different colours, with different looks, with different walks, different dialects, but most of us are searching and looking for the same things, and we want the same things. But we want the same things for betterment. So there are other people out there that have been through the same thing as what you're going through. And it's just finding the right person that fits you and you fit them. It is like an absolute marriage and a coming together, because there's no point finding somebody that you haven't got a sort of a sort of bond with or a connection, because you're not really going to engage with them. So it's about finding the right person, because sometimes you know that the person that you're looking for, have they been through what you're going through? Have they come from the same background as you? So, and if they have, you've got more in common with that person, and because they have been through the struggles and the strifes and looking down the back of the city for whatever it might be, for pennies to put together to make pounds, or having to walk to work, or having to knock on every single person's door looking for work, you know. And there again, when you've had to, because I've had to do that, that's what I'm saying, I've had to do these things. But it's knowing the people that are there to help you, and not to hinder you, and not to laugh at you, and not to say, you know what, I don't know, you're never really going to make it. You got no chance because of where you've come from. But you know what? No, it doesn't work like that. It works how you want it to work, but it's for you to make that jump and that leap of faith to get you in a position where you want to get to. No, it isn't easy. We know this. We know it's hard. But what we do is we make sure that we are accountable to ourselves first. Then we will get to where we need to get to. 100%. 100%. We'll get to where we need to get to. So, guys, inspirational post by Leverson, Hair Daily. You can do it, but find the right person for you. And don't give up on your dreams, because you know something? We've all had to dreams, but your dreams, what you have to put it into practice. You have to write things down. You have to write. You have to put things in place, as I said. You have to, as I'll just put that back into view, it's things like this where you read, you look. I love books. And then from that, you can get your freedom, the freedom that you've always wanted, because you are greater than you actually think that you are. You really are. Don't give up on your dreams, but you have to put it down to make that action, to make your dreams possible. So guys, inspirational post by Leverson, Hair Daily. Leave a comment, subscribe, and let me know who you're looking for as a mentor, who you're looking for to somebody to speak to that has gone through the same sort of things as you, where you want to put yourself into a better place. Leave a comment and let me know what it is and how you're going to get to where you're going to get to. Just leave a little comment and I'll get back to you, because I'll get back to every single person that has something to say, because we've all got something to say, but sometimes we need the help in having a conversation to put ourselves in the best position to move forward. We all need help somewhere along the line. So I said, it's building a community of like-minded people to help one to teach one to teach one to help one. That's all it is. I'm not asking for anything else. I'm not asking for funds. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for anything else apart from a conversation for people who want to move on and get themselves from where they were, to build that platform of success for themselves. And why not? Because you deserve it. So as I said, on that note, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Enjoy. Leave your comment, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And for the people that have subscribed already, as I've said, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it, because it does take time to listen and to go through from the beginning to the end. Thank you very much. And I know that we are growing together. So anything you need to leave, I will get back and talk to you about that as well. So thank you very much. Thank you guys. Take care. Have a great day.